Good morning, students. Today I am going to explaining about the VHDL programming. Okay. Now I am explaining about the VHDL coding. Okay, first of all, we know about the full form of the VHDL language. It is a very high speed IC hardware description language. Okay, it is the one of the standard hardware description language. The hardware description language, it is the one of the standard VHDL language. Okay, in cycle 1 we learn about the how to connect the basic gates and how to connect the universal gates, and also how to connect the specialization gates on trainer kit. Again, the same with the help of the gate design, we are using the software coding. We are developing the software coding with the help of the very high speed hardware description language. Okay, it is mainly for VHDL language, mainly for designing the low level gate level designing. Only we are drawing the low level, lowest level gate. Lowest level means it is a gate level designing of a digital system. Okay, for the highest level we are drawing it as a considered it as a VLSI module. For the lowest level we are considered it as a VHDL language. Okay, in the market number of languages are available, hardware description languages are available, but why we are choosing it as a VHDL language? Okay, in the very high speed hardware description language, it is a very rigid language. Here the rigid means it is a strong and standard language. And also here the number of languages are available for the gate level designing. Okay, not only the VHDL language. Okay, those are the Abel, Verilog, PalMSM, CUPL, and more number of languages are available. But why we are choosing this one? Okay, it is providing the time intervals. The other languages, those are not providing the time intervals. That's why we are choosing the VHDL language. Coming to the types of the presentation. Okay, the mainly it is if you are giving the any single line of code, it is automatically generated in a circuit in a structural manner. It can be drawing the circuit diagram automatically with the help of the VHDL language. Okay, for this VHDL language, which type of software it is suitable? That is the nowadays we are in our lab sessions we are using the Xilinx 9.2i version. And which operating system for this software it is compatible? Okay, open source softwares are not compatible to the Xilinx 9.2i software. Only it supports the Windows family, and also Red Hat Linux operating system is supporting. Okay, nowadays we are using the Vivado. Also we are using Vivado 14.4 version, but in our lab sessions it is a trial version we are using for the basic understanding, easy to learn about the software. For easy purpose we are using the Xilinx 9.2i free version we are using in our lab sessions. Okay, here the types of representation in a VHDL language, two types: structural representation and the behavioral representation. In the behavioral representation, always we are giving in a Boolean expressions we are giving. Okay, in the theory, digital logic design theory also, we know about the Boolean expressions. In lab sessions also we know about the Boolean expressions. In gate level designing, your basic gates and Boolean expression, it is the, if you are giving the two inputs A and B, the output it is C. How to write the Boolean expression for the AND gate? C equals to A and B. Here in the VHDL language, E equals to is considered it as a less than or equals to, so that C less than or equals to A and B. And means multiplication symbol. Now here S less than or equals to A plus B. S equals to A or B. It is a OR gate behavioral diagram. In this one, where we are writing the code for these Boolean expressions, we are writing the code in a data flow coding. The codings are three different parts we are writing: data flow coding and behavioral coding. Data flow coding only it is applicable in the to write the boolean expressions only we have to write. The structural means it is displaying a automatically the software Xilinx software automatically it is draw the circuit diagram in a structural manner. Okay, both two it is arrow symbols to shows the one of the small IC physically what we expecting. With the help of these Xilinx software we are expecting the uh, before the before the simulation of the any IC. First we write the code. After the developing of the code, then only with the help of the cool runner CPLD kit, with the cool runner CPLD kit we are finding the is the simulation part it is correct or not. Later we are physically applied on the ICs. Okay, with the help of the codes in the market, number of physically it is developing the ICs integrated circuits. The physical implementation here in the figure it is shows. Now in this Xilinx software we are developing the code for the ICs. Already we are shown the video in AND gate how to connecting on the breadboard. We are using the integrated circuits. Okay, in a hardware lab we uh, already you are watched that ICs how to we are preparing these ICs before the before the releasing of the market. Each and every IC we are developing in a data flow code and also behavioral code and also testing code. We are writing the code. Later that we are physically implementing. We have to first check on the CPLD cool runner kit. Later that we are finally we are implementing the physically on the physically we are getting from the market. Okay, the explanation of types here, structural explanation and the behavioral expression. Here in the behavioral what here we are giving in a data flow we are giving. Here is a simple code. Warning is considered it as a output and a simple code I am explaining. Ignition, uh, ignition on. All of you know ignition on. It maybe occur the fire. Buzzer sound it is requires. Any indications? Okay, and door open or seat belt off. If you open the door, the buzzer sound also it can be. Uh, and also seat belt off also the buzzer sound is required. So the warning it can be required. The output it is what we are required warning. The structural circuit diagram it can be displayed like this. Now the basic structure of a program, how to we are interfacing with the VHDL code. Very high speed hardware description language, how to we are interfacing with the codes. Here the two parts are there, entity part and the architecture part. In the entity part how to we are interfacing. In the ports manner we are declaring only in the entity. Okay, in the ports are the input ports and the output ports, input output output. Okay, three ports are available. Input is considered it as IN in, output port is considered it as a VOUT out. Input and output both two we are considered it as a in and out. In the body and the architecture what we are giving. In the architecture it is a combination of sequential process. The subprograms it is automatically generated code. Only 2 to 3 lines of code we are generating in this software. Okay, what are the library functions nowadays we are using in C, C++? We are using the header files. We are using hash include, standard input output dot h, conio dot h, console input output and dot h. Okay, and arth dot h, math dot h. Like this, in this VHDL language also we are using the library functions. Those are the IEEE standard underscore logic underscore 1164 dot all. 1164 means it is a entire package of the library files. It supports the entire package of the library files. That's why we are using the dot all means extension. It indicates to use the entire IEEE dot standard logic underscore 1164 package. Okay, why we are using this one? In order to use the standard logic to specify the library package, that's why we are using. And beginning of the VHDL file we are using, library we are using. Okay, library IEEE also one of the header file, and one more also we are using standard underscore logic underscore arith package. For what purpose? Arithmetical conversion and comparison functions purpose. And also we are using the unsigned one, and misc also we are using. For this one I am taking the buzzer sound. Here the ports I am declaring what are the input ports I am declaring colon in in standard underscore logic. In means these are the input ports we are declaring: door, ignition, S belt. Warning colon out. Out means it is the output standard underscore logic. Only warning one output we are giving. This is the entity part declaration. Okay, architecture body, what we are declaring in the architecture body. In the architecture data flow, what we are declaring here, the buzzer is the file name here. Warning less than or equals to means warning is the output, less than or equals to not door and ignition, or not S belt and ignition. Finally it is a closing the behavioral. The final code for this one I am taking here. This is the sample code, and also it is automatically generated by the code. Okay, now in the next video I will explain briefly about how to we are interfacing with the VHDL code. I am explaining about the tutorial of the VHDL code with the screenshots. Thank you for listening, students.